Right, share, live, 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 live. Okay, beautiful. So today's session is going to be a little bit, a little. I'm going to add a feel of um guidance. Okay, so I'm going to guide. I'm going to pick one or two individuals from the call, and I'm going to guide you into the chat. I want to look into the chat through your eyes, and I'll be able to question, you know, your presence or where you are in the market, where you presently are in the market, and so let me guide your hands to identifying possible bullish or bearish opportunities and areas of entry. So that's one of the things I thought of doing. How many of you would love that? Okay. So I'll be able to ask you, okay, what I'll show you the market and I'll ask you, what do you think we should do in this market? That's going to guide us into collective. Uh, Jamie is already volunteering. Okay. Okay. So for those of you on YouTube, for those of you, so let's do something very unique. I know some of you be joining on YouTube, some of you be joining on Instagram. Some of you are viewing on Instagram. So let me put the link to the live. Right, share live, 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 live. I've been having series loads of fun. When do you learn in the market? I need everybody to put on chat. When do you learn? When do you have an active learning? How do I put it? Recorded learning is a word. At what point do you record learning in the market as a trader? At what point to you? At what point? Type it in the chat. So let me put the link. So those of you that want to jump on here on the screen, you want to be part of my case study. Just a minute. So a couple of things have happened in the market some minutes ago. I don't know how deep they were, but okay. So I got you guys. So those of you that will be watching YouTube, you got the link to join. Okay. You are back testing when live market is not on. Okay. So I need you guys to answer this question. It's a very serious question. We're not moving forward. I need everybody. Give me a data. When do you think you learn? You have a recorded learning, okay, a progressive learning in the market as a trader. I would have followed it up with two things, but I don't want to, because if I do that, you would know what I'm saying. But I don't want to. So I want to know what's your when do you think, okay, quiz, trading quiz, at what point do you have recorded learning? Okay, so when you back test and document your results. So that's one answer. Okay, after after a year at least, that's a question you're asking me. Okay, so I'm looking both ways. If you're answering on Instagram, so I actually pinned the link to this call. We're doing something very, very unique. It's actually a guided mentorship live class. Weekend for back test. Okay. So some of you are not sure. When you journal your trades, okay. Any other one? Within the next, so let me, what's the time? Within the next 30 seconds, the person who gets the answer will have a one-on-one 30 minutes live trading session with me. Okay. Within the next, okay, let me make it 1 minute. Okay, so we have 45 seconds to go. Beautiful, Governor. Oh, you just got yourself a live 30 minutes. Okay, well, Governor. Oh, you actually you are the one that registered on the pet course, right? he got it right on the neck.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. So okay. Added, you have an added advantage as the pet course student. The pet course is actually, I'm having a live session with you tomorrow, so I'm going to extend it by 30 minutes. You understand? So that is beautiful. I love the answer.
No, I've not registered directly.
No, you've not registered directly? Okay, but you wanted to register.
Yes,
okay, you're the one that messaged me that you
yes,
wanted
sir.
to
Yes.
register. Okay, so what's
Yes,
your
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
what's your plan now?
Sir?
What's your plan? Are you going to register? I told you the course.
Yes, presently I don't. I'm still trying to sort for the cash.
Okay, so I owe you a 30 minutes live session in the market. Okay, so just let me know when you be ready. I'll set you a time. Okay, does that make sense?
Thank you, sir.
Beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you for answering that question. It's a very beautiful one, and it's an easy one. No matter how much you document your trades, no matter how much you learn, backtest the no matter how much information you get theoretically in the market, the time you learn what you have recorded learning is when you experience a loss. Did you guys get what I said? Losses trigger learning. Okay? You grow when you lose. You don't grow when you win. You enjoy, you're satisfied. Okay? So when you're back testing the market, and guess what? You're not making progress when you're winning. You make deep progress when you're losing. Okay? I tell you this, many people don't make decisions when they are winning. True or true? Your life is a product of decisions. And you don't make decisions when you're winning. Can you see how this is adding together now? Are you guys getting it now? When you're winning, when you're comfortable, okay, you don't fight, you don't decide, you're just enjoying. So many of you, it's either you are in a stage where you're learning or you get to a stage where you're comfortable. But your comfort stage, that's why they say your comfort zone is your broke zone, because that's where you don't make decisions. All right. So as a trader, you want to understand that your time of opportunity, the time you have to cherish more in the market are not the times you're making profit. There are the times. Now I'm talking to a certain kind of trader. I'm not talking to gamblers. Okay. See, if you're a gambler, you're not learning even when you're losing. All right. So this is not for you. I'm talking about people who have a journal. All right. You backtested the market. You have one or two trading systems that you're testing, that you've moved past the stage of documentation and accountability. Now you are exposing yourself to live trading. Okay. So you're doing the same thing. You're learning when you're losing. Okay. You're stabilizing when you are in profit. But truly, growth comes from I did this thing, it didn't work, but this is how I've been doing it. You want to see those things that you experience, that you make the decision to want to look deeper. These are when your learning comes. But this is what a lot of traders do. A lot of traders have learned chunks of different sets of strategy, moving after strategy to strategy, thinking the strategy is not working. But the thing is, they are not growing because they are not learning. Okay, they see losses as setbacks. Okay, but losses are stepping stones. So look, it's just like failure. Failure is having an opportunity to see what you did wrong or you didn't, to see what you're doing. Okay, so I just wanted everyone to know that. So when you lose, now sometimes because money is involved, we're not good about it. Okay. Some of you may have planted all you have, and all of a sudden you lost all of the money. It doesn't change the fact that it's an opportunity for you to learn, understand why you lost. So the more losses you have, the more data of information you would have learned about how to do right. Okay. And the less losses you have, the less data you would understand how to do something right. Okay. So losses are not really your disadvantage. They are your advantage in trading. Every big trader today, they are big because they find a way they lose, and they use to turn the losses, okay, into their wins. They don't look away. See, I'm not looking away. Type it on the chat. All right. Don't be the trader that looks away. Okay. You look into your losses, you're going to find your solutions. All right. So let's get into the market. So who am I going to call? I don't want Jamie. Should you be the one I should call? Jamie said yes. I've not even finished asking the question. She's already okay. So let me have three individuals. You think you are good at a strategy, all right, and you would want me to guide and look into that strategy, and you are set, you're ready, you have your system you can share with me, and you're on this call. Okay, raise your hand. So Jamie is number one. Okay, Jamie is all over my screen right now. But Jamie, wait, it's your video on. Where's the video? I'm not gonna give it to you if your video is not on. So now you want to turn on your video. So now you're turning on the video. Okay, you're gone down the ladder. So who else? Okay, so I need three individuals. I want to select. I may go with the three individuals. Okay, I want to be able to look into the there's opportunities. The opportunities I'm going to give you guys in the market. Okay, you're at work. But that doesn't. Okay, log that to join. Okay. So okay, no one else. So only Jamie is on the stand right now. But your work. How can would you be able to share, talk? Okay, good. No, I need another person to add to Jane. So what's the question? What am I requesting right now? What is confidence? Confidence is when you know how to do something, or you think you know how to do something, but you don't do it right. You don't do it right, or you're doing it, but you're not getting the result you think you're doing. Okay. And you see someone who's doing it right that would lead you, it increases your confidence. Okay, it increases your confidence. So this is a confident when someone validates what you know, but you think something is great, that it increases confidence. That's the power of a mentor. That's the power of mentorship. Okay, you're looking at a thing, but there are gray areas you don't understand. When I validate or I look at it and say, wow, this is good. Okay, it helps your confidence. So that's what I want to do right now. So is there any other person you think? So what's the criteria? You must be able to share. Okay, it's not about just wanting it. I'll ask you what market, or I'm probably going to root out a market, and I'll tell you what you're looking at in the market. So it's going to be quite easier when you're sharing your screen. Does that make sense? Okay, there is no other person. So Jamie, let me make you a co-host. It's like you prayed about this today, Jamie. All right.
Coach, I said God sent for a reason. This is definitely sent from my Father above, and I'm just so grateful for you, Coach, because Emmanuel and I had a talk, and he said that I lack confidence, and I need this. So I'm just grateful because this is going to help me so much.
All
And I
right.
hope someone else speak up because I hope this could help someone else as well.
Okay. So the first thing I'd ask is, what approach do you consider trading the market for every time you open your screen and you see TrendyView? What approach that comes to your mind majorly?
Fib concept,
The fib concept.
or the concept of the fib.
Okay. So open, what currency do you want to show me right now?
So you know my favorite, but we can do
Okay, so we're
something
not
else.
going to go with your favorite. We're going to go with, what currency don't you like very well?
I don't.
Euro AUD.
Euro AUD.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you know why? If I analyze your currency, before you came here, you must have had a bias for your currency. If I begin to analyze it different from your bias, you're going to start having confusion. So what I want you to do is just go to a neutral currency, learn without emotions. It's just like when you're trading binary and I'm telling you there's a certain buy in a currency pair, okay? And I'm using that currency pair to analyze and teach. Trust me, you won't learn anything because why? You want to buy. There's a buy, so that's
Right, I'm gonna get in that trade.
yeah, you're gonna get exactly. So now you don't have any emotions on Euro AUD. You don't have any bias. So this is new. This is clean. Okay. So so what's your approach? When I ask, what's your approach? What's the first thing? Go back to where you were.
Okay. So my approach is I was going to the higher time frame just to see what it was doing.
Relax. You're teaching with me. Relax. So
Okay.
what time frame were you when you opened the screen?
So that was on gold. I was like in the 15-minute. It changes,
Okay. So
with
when you get
other.
into the market, so what's the first thing you look at?
So the first thing I look at is I would go to like the daily to see what the daily's doing. Let me delete this.
So clean anything. Yeah, good.
So I would go to the daily because I'm like a day trader. My swing positions would be more weekly. So I'm looking at something for the day. So I would look and see what the day's doing right now. So in 4 hour, I see a little selling mixed with a little buying. So I'm looking more so shorter time frame to see what it's doing. Like right here, this trend looks like it's selling, but it's broke this trend. So now it's buying.
Okay. So now at this point in time, your bias is bullish.
Correct, because it broke the sell trend. And
Okay.
now
So,
it's pushing for the buy. So
so
I
the
would look
major,
for a buy.
okay, so the major thing for you is you confirm, okay, if your daily bias is bullish, then you buy.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So okay, continue.
So then I'm on the 4 hour. So, with the fib concept, I would get rid of this because this helped me determine what the trend was doing when I see, because I was kind of confused right here because it did look like it was selling for me, like on the daily, but then it broke that. So on the 4 hour, I would be looking for a buy trend. I'm going to get rid of this. Mm. And then I would take this low. And then I would wait because you see it's still going up. I really wouldn't trade this, but since it hasn't really created, a ceiling for me to take advantage of, to find the retracement, I would just wait and watch it, to be honest, because it still look like it's going up.
Okay. So at what point do you know? So the market has created a low. Where's the market going to?
So you said at what point where I see a market has created a low. So this will be a low, and I'm waiting for this high to, confirm like right here. You see how we got a red candle?
Okay, so what's your
Waiting for
anticipating
something like that.
what's your anticipating high that you're looking at the market getting to?
You said my anticipating high.
Yeah.
So based on previous, this is the highest it's went.
Beautiful. So help me with a line there.
So then this would be my zone based on that previous high.
So help me with that a horizontal line there.
Okay, make it longer.
Yeah, help me with a horizontal line on the high.
What do you mean? Like,
The previous high, high, all
mhm.
time high. Yeah, the previous time high.
Okay, put a horizontal line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So between the low, I want you to also put okay, good. So it means if the market gets to that place of rejection and rejects, you're looking at buying the market at what point?
I'm looking at, I personally love the 61.8.
Okay, beautiful. Do you have a confirming floor at the 61.8? Put a line at the confirming floor at the 61.8 or the 50%.
Okay, so a confirming floor would be right here. Or right, and then exactly where the 61.8 would be.
Also put it at the 50%, 50%.
Okay, and a confirming floor would be right here, where it bought from previously.
Okay, beautiful. So take away the fib level. Move to a smaller time frame. Okay. So let's say, peradventure, if market decides to come back down now, would you trade those levels?
Yes.
Why?
You said why?
Yeah.
Because for one, the fib concept confirms it, once I have the confirmation candle of the, green candle buying above the zone, plus, you just confirmed it with price action as well, being that these are previous buy zones. So I would definitely 100% do my 1% with these.
Okay. You know why I asked you? So what I'm going to do right now is you've analyzed the market to this point. So what I'm going to, you did the analysis, okay? I just pinpointed some things you should add to what you're doing, okay? So the red in the screen, the red line in the screen at the moment is the projected high area of rejection, okay? Why the yellow line is your 61.8, while your purple line is 50%. If the market decides to come back down right now, do you think it fulfilled your proposed analysis?
Not the 61.8.
So let's say the market decides to come back down now. Do you think it fulfilled your proposed analysis that made you mark where you, because at the point you marked where you're going to buy, you assumed a ceiling or a point of return, okay? Now the market does not get to the point of return and it start making its way back. Are you still going to buy the proposed area you marked out for the supposed area of return? Are you going to do that?
You said if it goes like not up that far and starts to retrace?
Yeah, it doesn't get to the 1.66255, okay, and it start returning from where it is right now over the next 1 hour candle, 4 hour candle, start returning, okay? Are you still going to buy the level you marked out before?
No.
Okay, and that's because
it's based on the previous, like the current high, like where it's gotten to. That's what validates the fib. Like when how we put it up here based on the previous high, because it really hasn't reached this high. It would need a current high for me to go up to get into.
I made a decision to bring a little bit of addition to what it is I know you know about the fib concept, the concept of fib. Okay. Just to give you weren't on this morning class. In our next Thursday's class, there is something I'm going to add. There are a couple of modifications upgrade, okay, that we're doing with all of the strategies that I've been teaching you guys. Okay, we're doing a couple of upgrade. How many of you are excited about the upgrade? I know those people who attended the class are excited about the upgrade. So last week I started teaching you guys something, and so you guys don't, many of you here right now that are not part of Pearl Nation trading mentorship, what I do is I try my best to give you what I can give you on Tuesday, but the market goes beyond. What I really look at for the market is confidence. The more confident you are in your analysis, the more friendly you're going to be with your results. Okay, the more confident breeds positive results. Now, so you can stop sharing. I'll go to Euro AUD and I would mimic what you've done. Then I'm gonna show in that line. Okay, and it's still the same thing with any currency, any approach, depending on this strategy you're using. So let me go to this. So take everything out. Euro AUD. Okay, for those of you on YouTube, okay, better. Okay. So Euro AUD, where are you? So what you did is you were at the 4 hours, you moved to the 4 hours, and you confirmed a break of a trend for you to start looking out for a buy. Okay, and this is your bullish sentiment. Okay, kind of. So and the next thing, you took a fib level from this low to this. Suppose I told you that the market is still on a push, where is going to be the next one? So we're looking at this level. Okay, so you dropped a line here. Okay, and this would be your 50%, and this would be your 61.8. Beautiful. So it aligns with a certain, so this is a floor, this is a floor. So it makes a whole lot of sense. And I told you, okay, let's eliminate this. Now, first thing, okay, peradventure the market start making reversals from here, okay, it changes everything. Because why? The reason you got this, your mind has already interpreted that the market is rejecting from here. And you know, when you are on the 4 hour, you're looking at deep analysis. There is something about completing, seeing the market through on deeper time frame. If I was on the 15 minutes on a 1 hour, I don't need to mark up here. The market could return anytime from here. Okay, because if it returns here right now, it's going to bump in probably the next high, okay, and it's going to continue. So it may not come here, okay, because it needs to hit a very strong supply for it to start selling, okay, a major supply. So these are supply areas. These are supply, they supply. So there are series of supply. And market, you know one thing about market, okay, so let me do something very, very quick. So this analysis is here, but I just want to bring us to consciousness. I just want to bring something to our consciousness. Very clean. So okay, beautiful. So let's say here, okay. When the market moves, the market is seeking out liquidity. So I need everybody to put liquidity on the chart. Okay. The market is, every day the market wakes up, the market runs 24/7. Okay. Every day it wakes up, the market has a mission every day to go look for money. So you traders, you feed this market money, the banks, the federal government, the money moving in commerce, everything. There are data in the market, there is volume in the market. And what price action does every day, or the market does, it looks for liquidity. Okay, so there's something I'm going to give you guys today. Okay, maybe a mirror for you guys to see the market. All right. So I'm just going to watch as they bring it. So let me get you guys away from what we're doing right now, so you don't have a bias. Okay. Okay. So this is it. So you don't have a bias. So this is a market. So this is price action so far. Created a high. Okay. So watch. These are the high, and there was a low. Okay. And this is a high. If I take this to probably daily, you're gonna find how the market, okay, hit a low. came here, all right, came here. So I'm just gonna do this, all right. What you have to look at in the market tends to buy in a floor, in a demand zone, and sell what? In a supply zone. And for every supply or demand zone the market respects, liquidity is created. So the market moved from here, came here, all right, came here. There was what? There was demand. Demand pushed the market, and the next thing, what? There was supply. So for every time market sells, it means there was supply, okay? And the next thing is market created a low, okay? And it keeps going down. Watch, there's something I want you to see. So there is supply, so every level the market creates and doesn't come back. Watch. So when the market created this level, liquidity has been created, okay? And the market created this level. So for every level the market doesn't come back, okay, liquidity has been created. So as it's going down, what it's doing is there is dollars, there's money, okay, in these areas. And all the market needs to do is to find a major rejection point, okay? It comes to a major supply zone, maybe on the monthly. So if I'm on a 4-hour, okay, on the daily or the weekly, on the monthly, if it starts respecting, okay, what is going to happen is it's going to go back and take all of this liquidity, depending on the momentum that picked the market, depending on the area you bought, depending on the area you sold. Okay, so if the market hits a monthly area, trust me, every weekly liquidity will be what? Will be attempted. If the market hit a weekly zone or supply, demand or supply, every daily liquidity will be hunted. Okay, so there is what we call liquidity raid. The market will tend to raid what? The smaller time frame liquidity in a major hit. So when the market hits a major time frame, so when we took the market back, you find out that this area that I marked, okay, there was a sell momentum that was halted here, okay, and rejected and came back. So this is I could say it's a weekly area, a weekly response area. Now market is back there again a couple of weeks later. If it responds to this based on this weekly sell side, now, okay, based on this area, what's going to happen? We're going to find out that market will tend to raid back this weekly area. So I'm just going to play right now. I'll go to a smaller time frame, maybe a day, and you will see what will happen, okay? Watch, okay, good. So what happened here? Market came, so you know everything I marked here, every line I marked here are areas of liquidity, okay? So I'm just going to play. I just want you guys to see the several things that happen, okay? Okay, so this is where the market ends. So can you see, if you notice, when I was on the smaller time frame, these are areas I marked different levels, right? Can you see how the market came, took away all of the liquidity and dropped? But where did this start? It started from a weekly. So the moment the weekly activated, it haunted all of it. It raided most of, at least over 50%. So if we're looking at where the market came all the way from, this is well over 50 or 70% rate. Am I correct? Are you guys with me? I'm doing this so that you guys have a perspective of whether you're trading a strategy, you have to understand the psychology of price movement. The market is all about, it's looking for liquidity, okay? And there is a battle on, so the stronger liquidity at a higher time frame. So if you see a strong confirmation on a higher time frame, okay, all you just need to do is position yourself for the next level of rates. Just position. So the moment you see a weekly confirmation or strong confirmation, push or shift of momentum, shift of structure, okay, just know, don't play low on intraday. Have a bigger perspective, okay? So one of the things that I will be doing, okay, now that there is a shift of trend, so this is a trend shift, okay?
Where are the, so liquidity is, there's definitely, my binary trader, definitely there was liquidity, okay, here. And if market has broken this, it's going to hunt. There's nothing. You shouldn't be doing anything, sell here, because why? Market may raid this liquidity. It's broken off this. It's going to go to the next area of liquidity. And if it doesn't respond to this area of liquidity, stop beating it. It's going to come to this next level. It's going to take all of this. Okay. And if it breaks this, it's going to attempt this one. That is what market does. As long as this wick is involved, okay, market is going to raid the best it could. And if it does not kill this liquidity, okay, and reject here, trust me, watch this. This is now what I want you guys to see. This is momentum. This is where you have liquidity. The more liquidity areas the market creates, the more tendency that is going to come back and grab them. Did you guys get what I said? Okay. The more areas of untouched liquidity the market creates, the more tendency that is going to grab them. So watch this. When market moves like this break and it doesn't come back, so let's say here right now, create price structure and move up, okay, and create, so here is an area of liquidity, okay, create price structure and move back. I'm just doing this so that you guys understand something about the market. It's not about just knowing when to trade or what to trade. It's understanding how the market is moving and knowing how to join. It's like a train, and it has bus stop, okay, and it has, even if you're doing flights today, people who own air flights, it is, they move based on orders. So if let's say if there are more orders to Dubai, an airline may tend to create flights that will go to Dubai. Am I correct? Okay. Are you guys with me? So the more demand on, the more orders the market has. So for every time the market is on momentum going up and creates this level of orders, huge financial institutions are laying orders here. That if this market comes here, they want to buy. If this market comes here, they want to buy. So they are loading orders. So if these orders increase, so the more market is climbing, creating orders, okay, it's going up. So let's say market gets here, okay, come here, move. Guess where the orders are? Buy orders. Here, 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 here. The more the orders, what's going to happen to market? It's going to drop. The lesser the orders, the market will tend to continue when the orders below are lesser. Okay, that is why. Okay, watch this. Order created, market came, momentum. It didn't move immediately. Came back down, created order, created order, created order, created order, got to a point of, I am tired. Because why? There are so many orders above dragging this market. It did what? It's hunting the orders. Because why? There are loads of orders. That's where money is. It will always chase where money is. How does this concept affect me as a trader? Okay, I put it to you that the more you begin to see where the orders are in the market, the more you have a choice of trend, beautiful trend. You have a choice of direction. Did you guys hear what I said? The more you can begin to point areas of orders, okay, areas of rates, okay, where the market may tend to rate, the more your choice of direction will be, in quote, more accurate. Okay, so let's take everything out right now. Okay, the big order in this market, I'm not going to be looking at so let's look at this right now. Okay, so market is coming to rate this and probably rate this. Okay, so over the next couple of maybe hour or the end of this day, if the market does not get here, I want to see a daily rejection. There is nothing here. This order has been rated, so there may be a week. Okay, this is not a present order, so I'm looking at the market from here. Until this market rejects, there may not be an active sell. This market is going to get here. Most likely it will get to this rate and rate this, or probably rate this week, rate all of this. Because why? You know why it rates it? Because that is where the orders are. It's like someone is saying, I'm buying. So there is money there. And what does the market makers do? They hunt the money that is in the market. So if orders are here, so some people put their order here, some people put their order here, some people put their order here. What they will do, they will just push the market up to take all those orders, okay? And the market will start pulling down. You can never stop it. There are a lot of traders that does not know that market hunts orders. Buy orders or sell orders, okay? So I think I've said this some of my trainings have said this, and a lot of traders they are scared about this truth. They don't know. This is one thing to be scared about as a trader. Don't be braggadocious. There are individuals in this market. The Forex market was not designed to favor you as a trader. It was designed to take money from you. How? Okay, you are not standing anywhere near an advantage. So you are a spot trader or retail trader, and you have the central banks, the institutional traders, the different layers of traders. Do you know that there are individuals amongst this that know every order that you and I place? And so the investment bank knows what the institutional traders are buying and selling. And there are a level higher than the investment bank that gives the investment bank, I forgot their name now, what orders are in the market. So they give this data to banks. Those are trade within the bank, the investment bank. Then this investment bank begins to sell it to a layer before brokers. So this information are transported. Now, there are now a group of individuals that will make decision on, okay, let's go bullish. Now, they call most these people more of the market makers. They will not say, oh, there's so much order on GBP USD or Euro AUD for a sell at so area. So the highest volume is at so price. There is $10 billion or $10 trillion orders there. Okay, so we need $50 trillion to push the market there. They have this money, they're going to push the market there and grab this $10 billion up and what? Start pushing the market. They will get the money they invested if they push the market there. Because why? As the market start going up, every one of us, we are doing what? We are joining in. Okay, we are adding to that money they are chasing. We're thinking, okay, the market is buying now, but the whole game is they are pushing it. They are using your market sentiment to push the market there. So they may actually just bring $10 billion. The rest of the money that's going to get in is going to come from us. And the market is going to push that. Why do you think? Have you guys wondered? Why do they give you everything to analyze the market? They give you sentiment. They will tell you the market is bullish. They will show you indicators for you to follow them. Because why? They need you to push market with them. Because it takes a whole lot of, if it's only them, then it's going to be just gamble within them. But they know. It's just like news. What's happening to Bitcoin today? Okay. If Bitcoin is rising, everybody pump in and jump in. Someone may just instigate a news and just, Warren Buffett, there was a time he just tweeted, okay, something about Bitcoin. Said, I think he put some amount of money and tweeted it. Guess what happened? Media picked it. Everybody's talking about it. Say, see the candle is rising. Something is happening. Everybody. Do you know the money Warren Buffett put? If it was $10, the money the individuals, Elon Musk did it with Doge. So let's say Warren Buffett put $10. Do you know the equivalent of what the population did? It was more than 50 times what Warren Buffett dropped in because of news, because of sentiment, there are millions of traders all over the world looking for the data of every day. Do you know how many people look at news before they trade? But what they don't know is that the news is programmed. is this making you afraid, or I mean, how many of you are with me on this conversation? Sometimes it's not really about your correctness in your strategy. It's being confident and knowing that this market, I have to be smart. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when they know, they could say 30% are selling with the trend right now, 30%. Why 50-70% is buying? Where do you think the market makers will push the money to? Is the 70%, is the up. So you think the market is trending down? That's why I taught you guys what I taught you. The reason I made a decision to teach you guys, okay, market potential last week was sometimes we follow the trend, but the trend has a limit. The moment it breaks 50%, it doesn't have more potential anymore. That's why I told you, when market has broken a trend 50%, don't sell again, look out for buys. That's why over the next couple of weeks, I'll be showing you opposing trends to see bigger potentials. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm having this training. It may be short with you guys here on Tuesday, but that is what I'm doing now, okay, in my mentorship. Identify big potential and know how to trade a reversing trend based on a higher time frame. So even when you are intraday trading, okay, you're trading on dimension that is far away from what it will not be against you. Are we together? So I just wanted you guys to know what's happening in the market, and that's why you understanding what I am telling you right now about positioning yourself for a reversal. So if I'm looking at Euro AUD as against any currency you look at, okay, what should be, so like I said, what may happen today is there's no, the liquidity before this liquidity, this is rated, okay? And the next liquidity is actually, these are weak switch. It's actually this or this. Not until the market gets here. I don't think you should be positioning yourself for a sell. Neither for a buy. There's no buy opportunity here. The next big buy opportunity in this market, all right? If I switch to 4-hour right now, this and this. Okay? These are the next big. But before it's going to come here, it's going to hit a major time frame. It's going to hit a major time frame that's going to push liquidity. So the job for this momentum is not done. Hence, we have strategies that can help continue it. Okay? And what is one of the strategies? The FIB concept of the FIB strategy. So if this market measure up to the next liquidity right now, which is here, all right? Allow it to complete. It pushes here. What it's going to do is create another level of liquidity, price action. When market breaks a bullish neck, okay, all right, it may tend to come and retest this. Where are the two areas market will tend to retest right now? At-loss strategy states that this is a swing low, this is a swing high, okay? Market came back to a level of price action, retested it and pushed up. Now created a high, okay? So what can happen is this market could come all the way down here, okay, create another data for an upward movement. That will become the next what? So you can see that will be the next low. Okay. Now it may not be able to get here. This is it creating orders. All right. It may get to this high, okay, and hit and go back, thereby creating what? An order, different level of order that you people will be looking at later. Okay. But eventually, before it's going to come to these major lows, it has to get to this. It has to read all of these areas. So not until it gets to these areas, all right, don't settle for a sell. Are you guys getting what I'm saying? Don't settle, because sometimes you look at higher time frame, oh, the market come here, I'm going to sell. No, it has to come to a strong. So I'm on 4 hours right now. I would have to look for a daily and see, okay, where is a strong daily rejection? So this is an area, and this is a major daily. It did it twice. So here, okay, so if I clean this, all of these areas right now, at what point will I be settling for a major sell in Euro AUD? Maybe next week I'm going to tell you a strategy. Where is my, okay. So first, where's this box? All right. So if you look here right now, we have boom. So this is a very strong high because the next high after this high is, okay, it's far away, okay? Sometimes they don't. So not until I have a strong push break, if this breaks, then it's going to come here. But right about now, you could position yourself for a sell here. But what are you looking for? When this is raided, watch this. Kendra, what are you trying to say? I need everybody to put read on the chat. So see the market as they are hunting my stop loss. So put your stop loss after the hunt has happened. Did you guys get what I said? So the market is hunting for stop losses. So there are many stop losses right now here. Okay. So what's going to happen if they hunt it? What are they going to do? They're going to take away the stop losses. All right. So what's going to probably happen is break this, wick out, and come back in and close the candle. When that happens, that's when you start looking for what? Your sell. After the what? Raid. Are you guys getting this? But if it close above this, just know it's going to go back up. But if it close below this on the same time frame, so I'm looking at the daily, a daily closing. So a daily raiding this, coming back in and closing in, that's the raid is over. Okay, so what am I going to be looking at for? I switched to a smaller time frame. Okay, I switched for a smaller time frame. Don't forget, this is the area of what? Point of interest, right? I just have to find, so there are different strategies, okay, to continue down in the market. First is you probably will see a consolidation. Market is going to range and it breaks. So let me just give you guys a clue. Okay, this is when market does this, okay, come this now. This is the ultimate rig point. Okay, market is going to create levels for you to understand confirmation, different level of confirmation. Okay, so let's say this market creates this. Okay, so it has created a new level, beat a previous level. So you have to watch out for our previous high. So I'm taking this high, for instance, right now. Okay, and there's also a high in class, a high in class high. If this market is above this high, it's not in your favor. But if this new low goes below the previous high, that is a confirmation that market is in the sell regions. Okay, so this is your area of interest, not this one. Are you guys following? Okay, when market does this and comes here and respect, why is this the respect? This is the area of interest, but this is the respect. This is the confirmation, but this is the area of interest. It means area of interest is where you want to trade. But this is what respected what? Our area of the raid. Are you guys getting what I'm saying? Okay, I'm slow right now because it will take some patience to understand market flow. Many people don't understand price action is a language. There was a raid, it's completed. If it is completed, there's a tendency that it may reverse. But reversal has a language. The market can be raided and the next impulse will take over. Okay? So their tendency was to raid the market, but there are different factions in this market. The moment this market is going, if the orders that come in while they were ready were bigger than their supposed destiny, the market is going to continue bullish. So you that was assuming that, oh, this was a raid, okay, and the next thing it's raided and it's complete, the daily close, and the next thing you just join the daily, you're in trouble. Because why? It can just hurt somewhere here. People will just say, oh, since it has broken this area, the next thing let's put, and the next thing there are orders for buy. What's going to happen? It's going to continue buying because the market will obey orders. So what you know is you want to see momentum die out on what? The buys. Okay? And one way to know momentum is different levels will be taken out. So first is this level has been taken out and the market come back to close a daily. And if the daily closes, this level has been taken out. If it closed below here, to respect this level to continue down. And if this continues down, I'm going to show you guys a real life analysis of what I am showing you right now and we'll close. If this happens, okay, this is a confirmation. My entry is not here. My entry is going to be here. All right. This is going to be where I enter the market for a sell. So if I'm seeing this, when market hits here, confirms this, comes, if I see any consolidation here, I'm not taking. I'm only going to trade, okay, when market breaks and comes back into this order. That is when I'm going to sell. What's going to be my TP? That lower level. You see that level that I told you that it will hit a higher time frame and it's going to chase the next liquidity. What's going to be the next liquidity? The lowest level. This is high probability entry, okay? The lowest level where it came from, this is going to be your TP area. Do you think this is worth it? If you want to be, this is the first, this is actually the first where it came from, okay? If you want to be a thief, you can target this, all right? But do you guys think, before I show you real life market analysis, okay? Do you guys think this is worth it? And if you take this entry, and do you know why I am showing you guys that you should trade like this or look at this form of trading? It reduces your assumption of stop loss. Because why? If I'm just thinking of raid and chase of raid right now, one of the things I would know is, if this market gives me this, this becomes my ultimate stop loss. But the market creates another level and comes here, this becomes what? My stop loss. So if I'm entering here, my stop loss is here. Not here, not here. Don't assume, because the market goes and breaks this, it can retest this. But if the market retests this and close, if I'm on the daily, I will look at for 4 hour or 1 hour. This is going to be my stop loss. So your stop loss is, just imagine. I'm going to show you guys right now. Okay. So if I'm shorting somewhere around here and I put my stop loss somewhere around here and my take profit is here, how many risk to reward do we have? 1 to 10. Imagine in a month, find 2 analyses that are running 1 to 10 or 1 to 5, and you only have to trade 2 times in a month. Would you call yourself a good trader? Okay. So how many of you are ready for the market analysis? You want me to show you what I just said right now? Okay. Put 10 on the chat. So I'm not going to go anywhere from the currency you're seeing. I'm going to use this same currency. Are you guys with me? So you guys know it's recorded and it's available. This training is available for all you. All you just need is back test it, master what I am saying from the beginning. Okay. And good. So first you identify the rates. Okay. So if you're looking at this market, so let's see something quickly. So good. I want us to start looking at when the market was trending down. Before it started making its way up. So let's eliminate what's okay. So this is a replay. So this market was okay, good, beautiful. So this market was trending down. Do we agree? So this market was trending down. Okay, hit this area, was trending down. So we had different level of area to be rated. So this is a little bit few. So there's an area to be rated here. Okay, we're still on a trend because the market is still, so we see, okay, good. So this is a good trend down. Do you agree? So all we need to find is a very strong weekly level, right? And if we go back in time, we'll see here, this is a weekly level. Do we agree that where the market is right now is a weekly level? So all we just need to see is the rejection on the weekly. So let me play this. Okay. Boom. Good. So do we have a rejection on the weekly? So this was a rejection on the weekly. It means it respected the weekly, right? So the next thing is going to happen right now. The moment you respond to the weekly, it's going to start raiding. It's going to start pursuing the what? the blocks, the areas that data, all right, liquidity is. It's going to rate liquidity. So now that I know this, don't forget, what did I say? Okay, what happened here? It raided. Don't forget the same thing I told you that week. Don't take away the week. It will raid it. Did this week take out this week? Yes or no? So that's to tell you it was raided. This was the liquidity. This made sure it raided it. Okay. So you are not trading this buy. It's not too good. Okay. So don't forget, I'm going to put this here. So this is a high. All right. Good. Now watch. I'm going to take this to a lower time frame and show you everything that I just said. In that, what we're now going to look at is there is a low here. I'm not going to take this as I need a high that beats this low. Because if I'm taking anything, watch, if I'm taking anything that is lower than this area, I'm subject to continuation. It's not wise. So I must find a new swing high that beats this, just like we had this. So watch this. So I could say this is my point of what? So the moment this market hits here, okay, if this was my analysis, okay, I could now say if market comes to this area, what did I tell you? Since this has been created, okay, it has to break this level, retest this level before I can what? Continue selling, continue buying, okay? Are you guys feeling what I'm saying? Because if this market comes back in here, it's not wise for me to consider what? About yet until. So this is the shift. What is this called? You guys could go Google some videos out, go study what they call market structure shift. So this is a structure shift. Okay. So the moment this breaks retest, I'm going to take this. Now, there is a possibility where if I'm taking this trade right now, okay, watch this. Someone is talking. I'm closing right now. You guys are. Let me mute everyone. Oh. So I'm on daily. Now, another thing, when you're looking at the market, you are never going to trade on daily. So it's very, very good. You want to spot, since if the weekly is completed, you want to start spotting the 4-hour candles because you're going to trade this on a smaller time frame. So watch this. Okay, beautiful. Now that I've changed it to a smaller time frame, can you see that it's a lot more different right now? Watch this. So this is where our trade actually started. Okay, because why? This created what? The shift, the high that was bigger than what, that was higher than this. So I know that there has been a shift of momentum. Okay, so since this is created, okay, this becomes my area of interest. Okay. Sorry. I didn't. Oh, so where did I start from? Okay, thank you guys. So what did I say? So let me take it back. So I want to take it back. Beautiful, so that you guys understand. So this is the rejection, and this is the weekly pullout. So we assume that this is, let me go back to the week and see if this is the weekly close. Okay, good. So the week close here. All right. So this is where the week closed. So this is a weekly confirmation, but this came back into, so the rate was not complete when this closed. Okay. So this was it. And this is another week's close. So I'm taking this as my point of what? Confirmation. Okay. So the next thing I do is I'll take this to a 4-hour candle. We did a daily. So this is a 4-hour candle. And what is the first thing you want to look at? This will help everyone. Okay. You need to make sure that the week closed above the previous low, or there is a new high that is above the previous low. So what's the previous low? This is the previous low. Before this low, there's a small low here. So if any of this is good, so I could even put it here. All right. It has to. And I will tell you, this is still good to consider, because why? If market comes here, if it didn't close above this, it may have continued down. So it's not wise. But so this was a good shift of momentum. So this is my area of what? Consideration. Are you guys with me now? Okay, so this is above this low, this low. So this is where I'm going to be trading. So this is my point of trading. And some of you will be like, wow, this is so far away now. Why should I be considering it? Because it's the best. So now let's look at what next are you going to be looking at? So this is also good. This is also good. So we'll consider both of them, because this was what? Lower than this. All right. So this, the reason I don't really like this was because there was a sell after that broke it. So it's not really good. I would consider more of this than this, but let's just put both of them. So where's going to be my trade, here or here, but majorly here? So let me play this and select my area of what? Good. So watch. So this was respected and it was closed. So if I'm taking here, my stop loss will be here. I'm just taking the two so that you guys will see. So I'm longing. If I'm taking this area, my stop loss is going to be here. Why? Okay, you put it in the next low. So this is giving me, is it 211? Okay, so this is 211 pips. All right. And if I'm taking here, this is giving me, I'm going to put it here. Okay, 166. Can you see that the stop loss for this was minimal compared to this? But both are valid, okay? Because the both of them are actually a little, okay, higher than this low and this low. Does that make sense? Now, watch. This is just the trick. What's going to be your potential? The highest high. So if I'm taking this up, wait for it. A lot of people don't know how to swing because they are very impatient, because you don't have data to swing. I'm just showing you one. So let's play this and see what happens. And we're going to see how long it took. All right, boom. Is our trade complete? Okay. And if you find out something, okay, maybe on our next session, I'm going to show us something that happens in the trade when it is moving. This took a lot of days, yes, but it accomplished. And I'm going to show us probably 10 analyses when you follow this pattern that would reach the next swing high. 10. Okay, back to back. All right. And one of these, you're going to find out that you may rarely have a loss when you follow this pattern. The reason it may not be easy because it will take time. But this is good. Okay. You guys need another example. All right. This is good. So both of them played out. You need another example? I could bring example after example. Give me a currency. I'll give you an example with the same thing. GBP USD. Wait, GBP USD. Okay, good. Take everything out. So what's the first thing? Okay, you identify the trend. So on the 4, I'm just going to do a 4-hour so you guys see. Okay, let me. Good, I love this. So I'm moving to a daily right now. So the market was seriously pulling down on the day. Okay. No, this is too close. Let's look for something like this. All right. So this was a major trend on the downside, right? This was a major trend on the downside. Oh, we could say this is a major bull on the upside. So wait out for this. I'm going to take all of these out right now and take this. So this is a bullish market, okay? And we're looking for what? A sell because of the potential of the bull, all right? Watch what happens. So this is a high. Okay. So before this happened, this was supposed to be the area to be raided, but it did not on the daily. Okay, it did not, which means if I was waiting for this market, I wouldn't have traded it. Okay, if I wouldn't have. Let me see. Let me see. Did it get up? Let's see. Just a moment. No, it didn't. It didn't. So it didn't. Now, another thing to consider is I may now want to put it here and see if it comes back, but I am sure it didn't. No, it didn't. So we can't consider that. So one of these I'm going to do right now. So let's see. So let's see if it's going to come to a lower level, a strong lower level, okay, for it to go back up. Okay. Okay, good. So it still broke that one. So let's, where is this? I'm going to pause right now. I'm going to pause right now so you guys don't see what how far up we go. Where is it? Let's go to a weekly. Okay, we even had one. We had one, so very good. Okay, so we would say this market is bearish here. So let's just do this. Okay, good. So this would be very, very considerate to be a level, okay, of return. Why? Let me take it to the monthly. Watch this. No, I wouldn't return here because I don't have the data. I saw something now. I don't have a data for a buy here, except the fact that I'm doing a double. That's not what I'm teaching right now. I saw something. Wait, what did I see? What did I see? What did I see? Okay, good. Because all of the confirmation must align. There must be that there's somewhere it's chasing, it's raiding. Okay. So if market comes, okay, since it had got this high, then this will be considered to be another level. So this area will be considered. So let's see. Okay, why is it slow? Okay, so it's going up. Don't forget the market is still on a set trend, right? So if it comes back, then this will be an area to consider. Am I correct? Good. So this is what I'm talking about now. So I'm on the monthly. Let's not forget. So the market will tend to rate this out. And there's no other area it's going to pursue, but except it creates it. So it needs to rate this to go back up. So let's see. That's where we now start looking for the buy. And this is going to now be an area. So the different areas is creating. Watch this. Okay. So this an area is created. Okay. So rated. Okay. So this is rated now. I want you guys to see. Okay. The raid is complete. Before we forget that, was the raid complete? Did it take out this previous low? Yes or no? Did the month take out this previous low? It took it out. So that was a raid. Okay. So since there is a raid, what do you do? All right. And there's a monthly close. So let's take this back to. Wow. Okay. So this is what we're looking at. So this is the monthly close. The next candle. Good. So this is the monthly close, right? Now we could switch to a smaller time frame. The monthly close. I'm not going to trade in a weekly, okay, but weekly close. So if we switch to a smaller time frame, we're going to now see the structure and we'll mark it out. Now, what did I say you should pay attention to? You need, so this is a low. Watch this. This is a low, and this is also a low, okay? This is also a low. It will be very fine, ladies and gentlemen, if the structure you're looking for is higher than this low. Since you're seeing, because why? If what you're looking for is below this low, it may reject and continue. So far, so good. This is a swing low. This is a swing high. You need to beat this closest swing low. All right. So let's look at for the structure and play out. I'm going to now go to probably, let me play it out on this time frame and see it creates it for me. All right. So good. Now watch this. What's going to be my area to consider? Here. All right. Is that higher than that? No, it's not still higher. It's not still higher. I'm still gonna play. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Watch. If I was looking at this, all right, I wouldn't have taken a trade, as much as it's a good one, if I was looking at what I'm telling you. So this is a structure, but what this did was it respected this new structure based on I'm looking at on a week. Let me look at it on a 4 hour and see how different it is. A 4 hour. Okay. So this is where we at. Okay, as much as, well, hold on. This. No. Oh, wait. Are you sure I'm getting the? It's not too small. Okay. Good, guys. I'm rounding up now. Okay, guys, watch out for this. Okay, so since I switched to small, so this is the area. Okay, this is the all concurring floors. Watch this. This was the area I was talking about, that the low, there must be a high, okay, that is lower than this. So this is actually my area of what? Context. Can you guys see this now? Okay. So since this market came here, this was a good one also, but this was still lower than this. I wouldn't have loved it. Okay. I would want a high that is below these areas. Are you guys finding what I'm saying right now? Okay. So this is a high, and all I need is a market that breaks that high, okay, and retest it on the 4 hour, because that's what I am considering for my time daily intraday. So this was the momentum and the retest of this previous high, okay. And what's going to be my low? As much as this trade is the momentum was so much, my stop loss was supposed to be here. It's crazy, okay. So if I have to do to the highest, to the next one, which is here, okay, it's probably 1 to 3, 1 to 2. But if you look at it on now on a smaller time frame, did it fulfill the criteria of what I talked about? Yes or no? It did. Okay. But you would have waited for days because it was a monthly analysis. It will take days for this to have played out. All right. And if you have taken anyone, can you see that if you've taken anyone, okay, so let's say you took this and you retested this, you would have suffered for days. Okay, you would have suffered for this, but eventually move. But if you are taking the right one, all you needed to do, break retest, and you are in profit quickly. Are we getting this? Did you guys learn? Do you guys enjoy what you learned today? Between this and getting an analysis for you to trade, which was better? Okay. Like I said, I'm just giving you guys an insight into maybe the next level of trading for us in Pearl Nation. Okay. How do I sign up for the new pet course? Why do you want to make me laugh? You want to go to pet, you want to do the pet course again. You know, you find out that sometimes when we started, I mentioned something. When you lose, you learn. But many people don't pay attention to why am I training? Why am I interested in training this strategy? It's because despite how good our strategy is, we need a strategy that fits our psychology. Many of you, you're not benevolent in your stop losses. You're not benevolent enough to leave the trade to run. So you're looking for precision. Am I correct? Many of you are looking for precision, something to give you rest of mind. So it means you have to find the right analysis for that precision and the right timing for the precision. And if you begin to find those collaboration, you're not going to enter trades anyhow. So this could work for price trap or the ARC strategy. This could all propel what any of this. The only difference is timing. It's going to give you the right timing. At what point should I enter? Okay, what should I be looking at? What's my potential? Many of you trade without knowing your potential for trade because you don't know how to identify strong potentials. So what I did is I'm narrowing our trading to high probability targets, okay, and low probability risk. It may take a while, but it's low probability risk and high probability target. So you know when you get in, you know,
if you guys, for those of you in Power Nation, don't miss Thursday class. All right. In fact, 10 minutes in the class, I will lock the class. So don't miss Thursday class. I'll build on this for the different strategy. And there is still another. So this morning, I showed you guys, we did the MSS, which is market structure shift. There is another entry price action that I'm going to be showing you guys next week, but I will introduce it on Thursday. Does that make sense? So with that being said, this is Me Tuesday for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any question, you can ask me. For those of you that you're looking at, oh, I need trading mentorship. I love what it is that I learned. I think there's a few things that I'm missing out in trading. I'll need a guide. I will need someone to guide me in my journey of trading, because the best way to get result is to get mentorship and guidance. All right. You can actually DM the person who placed you on this call, or you can write me a DM on my Instagram at I am Kenvry. Let's get you started. We are actually, this week is our pet course week. My first live session is going to be tomorrow. Okay. And we're going on a very, I'm doing something different, okay, with the pet course. So what I'm doing with the pet course is, the last one we had a general session, but one of the things I'm doing with the pet course is I want to be tailoring more of our individual session. So just something like this, okay? That is why you see me, I don't talk about it much, because if I have a few people who are interested in really learning, so the pet course, so I have 4 weeks with you to mentor you, to give you stability, to write your journey. Okay. So why am my student asking for my pet course? No. So one of the things I'm doing is, the pet course is more about trading psychology. All right. Then I'll be arming you with one of my strategy to practice your basics of practicing trading psychology, the balance of money management and your trading psychology with your trading. So that's what, it's a different course. It's not a trading course, it's a business course. The whole business of trading and the person course, because a lot of people, they know how to trade, but they are not trading. They only learn the skill to trading, but they're not trading themselves. And that's why when it gets to when they need to trade themselves, they scatter. Things go wrong. Because why? The skill would walk you in to your psychology. When you get to your psychology, it takes a different skill. But people don't learn that skill. They don't teach it. This is the first course I would say since I come into this industry, okay, that I would say it's my course, but somehow I found it that it's educating me, even me, I'm the one, because why? A lot of everybody who comes into that course, some of them, there are traders that have been trading for years that are mentored through the pet course, that the answer was they've never gotten exposed to any of this. Just like I'm 6 years in the game. When I came in, there was never a course that taught me my psychology. Yes, you will see many about market psychology, but nobody taught me my psychology. True or true? Is there any trader that have taught you your psychology? They can teach you market psychology, but your psychology, how you relate to what happens in the market when you're losing and you're exposed to win, who have taught you? Nobody. Okay. So if you don't know yourself, how can you trade the market? So this is one strategy that will show you yourself. Learn you, okay, and also learn the market psychology as against risk management, which is, so it's a rich course, but I'm offering it at a startup point of $150. So when you are interested in that, you can actually sign up now and you can do your class. So anybody who signs up this week, okay, what I am doing this week is I'm onboarding each member. All right. So I'm going to onboard a set of individuals tomorrow, and I'll give you, it's not a class like this. It's a mentorship class, which means I'm going to give you a task. I want to know you're ready for me. I'm going to give you a set of instruction. You follow them before you're even going to meet with me. Okay. So it's almost like, I could call it a one-on-one mentorship type, but before you come into one-on-one, you would have followed some set of rules. So over the 4 weeks, you'll be following a set of rules. It's an upgraded one compared to the first one we did. Okay. Because why? I am learning also. Okay. And so if you're interested in that course, just go to www.petcourse.com and you sign up. The moment you sign up, you can actually you just message the email, and let's get you started. Does that make sense? Okay, it's how you really start that matters, and who's guiding you when you're starting. And if you have any question, I'm actually ready to help you guys. Was it a valuable session? How many of you are looking forward to next Tuesday? For those of you that are not in Bell Nation, let me see what YouTube is saying. You guys on YouTube. Okay. All right. So guys, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Those of you in Bell Nation, let's grow. I want to see you guys build. We would say this is one of the things we are going to build a formidable trading community that will start holding some level of equity. And since I've been able to master, I've identified one of the things that have been a challenge. That's why I'm teaching this. Okay, I'm giving this type of value, not just even for my community. Anybody who's smart enough, like I was smart enough, you would know what I've taught you. Okay, but if you cannot comprehend it, then you need a guide. But if you are smart like I do, what I've taught you just now, okay, it's enough for you. If you are the solo kind of person, I don't need a mentor. If I can grow, I already know how to trade. I can walk your way around this. But there's more to it. I just give you an introduction. So God